Happy Friday night. Hey, the weekend is here. Hope you're all doing well. And hey, we've got an auction for you this evening. I am joined on my left by fresh from the beach, Mrs. T.
Hello, happy Friday. Happy summer, everyone.
And yeah, hey, summer is here. And yep, absolutely. Summer solstice and the sun is shining. And it's 6 o'clock and we're getting ready to do an auction here. A little earlier than normal. Welcome, everybody. We are joined by the best moderator in the business, Tuli. Tuli is in the house. Burgon, we've got all kinds of nice people here. Burgon, David, Sixpack 110. Hey, nice to see you back. SBA. Who else did I see here earlier? Snakebite. We haven't seen Snakebite in a while. Fill in the blank. We've got all kinds of nice people, and welcome, everybody. As you can see in front of you, hi, Robert. As you can see in front of you, we've got a really nice selection for you to choose from. And you know what? Tonight, we are not going to switch over to Whatnot. So we're going to just go on YouTube for as long as we decide to go, and as long as we're having fun and you guys are enjoying yourselves. And the auction's going well, we'll stay on and see how it goes. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about how this auction works. So for the benefit of the people who are new here, and matter of fact, we might even have a few new people coming from Whatnot. And people have been discovering my channel via Whatnot. And it's one of the reasons that we go on is like I get a bump in subscribers every time I go on Whatnot and people discover my channel. People who have never heard of TheSilverStacker have been showing up and saying, hey, I kind of like this. I want to see more stuff from T other than just Whatnot, and they show up. So here we are. So if you're new here, in case you're wondering, and by the way, Tuli, keep me straight on the music. Let me know how it is. I don't want to be too loud, or just a little something in the background. And if it gets too loud, you just let me know. And as I'm reading this, maybe Mrs. T can kind of keep an eye on that, what the comments are. Some of the songs will feel a little louder than others, and just tell me, hey, turn it down a little bit, please. Hey, you don't need to be a member. You don't need to like sign up for anything or submit an application or put your credit card on file or anything. You don't need to be a member in any way, shape, or form. Just show up and bid in the comments. And shipping is $5. However, it is free if you're a member of my channel at level 2, 3, and 4. Again, you don't have to be a member, but there's a little perk for those who are a member at level 2, 3, or 4. Please keep track of what you purchased. Now would be a great time to pull out a little notebook and a pencil and keep track of what you purchase. And then after the auction, pay up tonight. That way we're all done with tomorrow. We can ship and be good to go. Let the moderators moderate. That's Tuli. Although every once in a while she'll jump in on an auction. But for the most part, let her do her thing. This is a big kind of difference from Whatnot. Be courteous, no bad language. We don't tolerate that on Whatnot either. But people, randos, just show up, and our culture on our channel is maybe slightly different than what they're accustomed to, like negative banter and things like that. We like to keep it light, no bad language, be friendly with one another, and that's the way we like to run things. Bid increments are on the left-hand side here as you look at your screen. Anything under $100 is a minimum bid of $1. But once we hit that $100 threshold, which we may tonight, who knows, everything is a minimum of $5. It could be a $6 or an $8 or $9 bid, but it's got to be at least $5. Hey, Tiger Stacker is in the house. Let me give it up for Tiger. And last but not least, by the way, if you are paying, we really prefer PayPal. As you can see, that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. PayPal is a preferred method, but if you must, you can use CashApp and Venmo. And if you pay via CashApp and Venmo will need your address. And that's the beauty of PayPal. It's all included. A couple of clicks of a button and we're done. and CashApp and Venmo is a little more of a challenge for us. Last but not least, thank you for your support. You know what? I drive around all these different coin shops. I'll be doing that. Not me. Mrs. T and I will be doing that all summer long. And we appreciate your support via these auctions. It helps put a little gas in the tank and gas in our tank too. It motivates us to know that, hey, we go to all these coin shops, we'll find cool stuff to offer you. And then the whole cycle repeats itself via these auctions. So thank you very much for your support. All right, everybody, take a look at the selection there. Before we even start auctioning anything, what we'll do is we're going to give away some silver. And this is, again, something I can't do on Whatnot. We're going to do a little trivia, TtheSilverStacker trivia here. Here are 4 grams of silver.
Get ready, get ready.
Mrs. T is stoked. This is Mrs. T. Honestly, I think this is Mrs. T's favorite part, giving away silver, doing trivia questions, seeing your goofy answers sometimes. And hey, LLC is here. Brandon's here. Hi, Brandon. Brandon, another Brandon Silver Padre we met on Whatnot. And so anyway, let's see. Again, let me know about the music. Here is the very first question. Get ready. Get those fingers ready to type. And hi, Chad. Oh, my God. Look at that name. Chad Wolf, something Schneidel, Burger, Humperdinkle, something. I don't know. Here we go. Micro silver tends to be popular amongst what group for future bartering? Some of these folks think that someday after the apocalypse, we'll be trading little bits of silver for eggs and milk and services and stuff like that. And here's a little hint. The name of the group starts with a P. And if you said preppers, you were correct. I did a video. Half of it was me showing off my little micro silver. I like it just as a curiosity. I don't think Mrs. T and I are going to be bartering for eggs with a little gram of silver at all. You know, in our lifetime, God willing, we won't. We hope not. Hopefully not, even in our kids' or grandkids' lifetime. I just like it as kind of a cool little novelty, a little different niche in the area of stacking. But if you said preppers, let's see, Mrs. T, who are the first 4 who said preppers? I'm looking at, let's see, Knox. Oh, of course, that's an automatic. Yeah. Brandon, 6-pack 110, and Tiger Stacker. Congratulations. You can hopefully hear the applause from our live studio audience, and they're all giving a big applause of approval of your correct answers. All right, everybody. It's time to start this auction up. And Mrs. T, I'll put this off to the side. And boy, we've got so much good stuff. I'm not even quite sure where to start, to be honest with you.
And you're going to use a timer today?
You know what? We might use a timer on some things. Let's start small. There's this, oh, by the way, maybe you guys can help me out. There's this person who calls themselves Haley-Bug Mint. Yeah. They're south of Chicago, and I believe in the suburbs somewhere. And I am trying my best to locate them, track them down, and maybe go to their place and do an interview with them. They started off small and have built a business. And Haley-Bug, I think, is the guy's daughter's name, if I read it on the website correctly. And this is 1/10 of an ounce, kind of neat. It's got like a mystical type of theme to it. This one's called the Banshee. Buck and Go, by the way. Buck and Go on the 1/10 Banshee. And it shows, hopefully you can see it on your screen, a little guy with fire in his hands and some sort of mythical creature there, the Banshee. Buck and Go on the Banshee 1/10. Who is going to break the seal on this one? Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. It kind of goes along with that theme of Prepper Stacker, the little 1/10 ounce, but the detail on these is quite surprising how he can get such good detail on such a teeny tiny little piece. Let's see if it'll balance there. Oh, maybe not. Let's put it down. All right, anybody interested, just put a $1 in the, and let me scroll down to here, maybe zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Feel free to bid. 6-pack says 110. Where's Henry Hicks? He likes the fractional. Maybe now you can see it a little bit better. Knox is at 3, and you guys are going. I have a couple of these different variety. Just bought 1,000 rounds of copper. Wow. Snake bites at 5.
But then you said
JK. All right, snake bite at 5. And here's how we do it here. If you're not familiar, we're going to say snake bite at 5, going one time on the Banshee. Snake bite at 5, going 2 times on the Banshee. And Mrs. C, do you see my blue tape anywhere? I've got a wire that I am sure I am going to accidentally trip with my arm here. Oh, thank you, dear. Let me tape this down before I just like the whole system goes blank and or I do a giant face reveal or something goofy happens.
You've already revealed.
Yeah, but you know, I just came from the beach, showered up. My hair looks like a crazy man. All right, Brandon is at 6, going 1 time.
Even better.
And Brandon is at 6, going 2 times. And here we go. Here comes the end of the auction. Going once, going twice, and sold to Brandon for $6. Looks like it held up. All right, there was the Banshee.
Okay.
And let's try this one. This is a crazy looking guy. This is called the Wyvern. Someone told me it's the cousin of a dragon. Same thing, 1/10. A little bit of micro silver. Buck and go, guys, for the cousin of the dragon. And by the way, I don't know, have you guys ever heard that term micro silver, or did I just invent that? I'm not exactly sure. By the way, when I did that video, a lot of people said that they like the junk silver or the especially the dimes.
Mm-hmm.
Robert's at $1 on the cousin of the dragon called the Wyvern. Look at that. It looks like he's coming right at you. Feet first. Yep. And all right, Robert Reese, $1. Woo! All right. No Jack. Roger S. Hi, Roger S. Roger S. at 5, and we'll do the countdown. Robert Reese responds at 6, and on the Wyvern, Roger S. responds, and we're back and forth a little bit. Micro silver. I don't even know if that's a good term, but man, some of those pieces are so tiny, like the little 5 grains of silver bars that I showed. Robert Reese is 8. We've got a little battle for the Wyvern. Battle for the Wyvern. All right. Tuli, how's the music? Can you hear it all? Should I turn it up? Turn it down? Just let me know. Just wanted a little something in the background. And I think YouTube. Hi, Mrs. Ton Tavern.
Yeah, they're not going to like it.
Yeah, YouTube is going to flag me. Like you said, Mrs. T, they're not going to like it, but oh well, they could demonetize this video. That's okay. Not a problem. Going once.
Tuli says music is good.
Going twice. Thanks, Tuli. And sold. Woo! Oh boy. It didn't take long for the master to go to work. Ow! That's the snipe sound. And Tiger, nice job, amigo. All right. Next for the big ogre. Look at that. Big ogre. He's got a club in his hand with spikes in it. Again, for the collection. And I don't have duplicates. So if you like it, I don't have any others to offer. This is it, guys, for the little collection. Buck and go on the ogre. Let me take a sip of the Java as they look at that mean-looking ogre. And Robert Reese says, congrats, Tiger. I like that. That's, again, we have such a nice community. And, even if there's a snipe here or there, people are nice to each other. And that's what we like. All right. Oh, you know what, Ronald? It would just be like this one video. They would send me a little message that they heard, some song on here and that they picked it up. And it'll be like some kind of revenue share so that the artist who made the song will get the the whatever little pennies that they get, and instead of me, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. Robert at $1 or $8 going one time. Robert going two times. Russian music. I've got some Rasputin I could put on for you. Tiger again. Woo! He distracted everybody, making jokes. Then he pulled out the snipe. The ogre goes to tiger tiger. I almost said sniper. Tiger sniper. Tiger sniper takes it down. All right, look at this. The Dullahan, the headless horseman. Look at that beautiful, majestic looking horse. And we've got some Australian music here. The Dullahan headless horseman. I've never heard of this. And some people have told me that, oh yeah, don't you know this name or that name? I've never heard of the Dullahan or the dragon's cousin or anything like that. I guess I need to get into my little sci-fi books or something. Lord of the Rings is about as sci-fi as we kind of get. Yep, Haley Bug. Yeah, their website says they're on the south side of Chicago, and I would gladly. Nobody likes to. Yeah, pop in, see them do their thing. Why not? All right, nobody likes the Dullahan. All right, we're gonna just for the countdown, for the sake of counting down. We're gonna say no dollars going one time unless somebody throws out $1. Oh, hey Dave, how are you? Nice to see you here. Robert was the first to throw out $1, and Brandon, you were second on my screen. And for the record, it goes by whatever I see on my screen. Mrs. Ton Tavern, and fill in the blank, and Snakebite. All right, they're rolling in now. Little delay, but they're rolling in. Snakebite's in the lead currently, and I'm going to say Snakebite going one time. Brandon jumps in at $6. Brandon, I think it was you that told me what the Dullahan was as a headless horseman. And I'm going to go Brandon 6 going one time. Oh, Brandon 6 going two times. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, or if you're new here, Robert bumps it up. We do little TheSilverStacker swag with each purchase. So I like putting the little swag in the envelope. People see it. Sometimes I tell you ahead of time what it's going to be. This time it's going to be a surprise and something you guys have never received before. Going one time. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at a surprise. It just came in the mail today. I ordered it weeks ago. I'm way ahead of you guys. I order weeks in advance. Yeah. And stuff shows up, and then I offer it as the swag. Going once. Hopefully everybody likes the swag. Going twice. And sold. Oh, good. Yeah, I like, almost, Tiger, almost. I've got 6-pack, 110 at 8. Tiger came close, but was right after the sold sign. And not $100 bills. And no, not free $100 bills. Free, let's see, $1,000 bills, Brandon. $1,000 this week. And the sorceress, I saved the best for last. Look at that little sorceress. And she's got a little flame coming out of her left hand. She's got a little elfin ear. And there she is, the sorceress, to add to your collection. Last one, guys. Last one of these. And here we go. Thule is at 7 on the sorceress. Yeah, there we go. Can't let Tiger, Roger S. $10 on the sorceress. Woo! Yeah, printing my own. I'm in enough trouble with YouTube for banning my music, let alone making $1,000 bills. Roger at 10. Going one time. Roger putting the hammer down on the little sorceress. Roger at 10 going two times. Oh boy, I better put some Mexican out there. Going once, going twice, and sold. And who got it? I think it was Roger at, oh no, it was Snakebite. I stand corrected. Another snipe, Snakebite got her at, he got bit. Roger said he got snake bitten. All right, here we go. Got bit by Snakebite. All right, let me show you a little something. And on to, we're going to step it up from, let's see, 1/10 ounce to 1/4 ounce. I've got some of these little Britannias. Got a few of them. I'm going to say buck and go on the Britannias. Buck and go on the little Britannias. Yeah, let's see. Will that balance that? Lady Britannia, right there. There she is.
Oh, and Brandon says that those are all on stock on the Engelhard website.
Oh, are they really? All right, there you go. You've got Lady Britannia there.
Snakebite says 7-2-2.
Oh, that's awfully nice.
Okay, we'll do Snakebite.
Absolutely. Nice. Well done, sir. All right, we've got 10 on the Britannia and the 1/4 ounce. This isn't 1/10. This is 1/4. And let's see what we got here.
And then Ronald was asking if we're doing YouTube and that's
No, we're neither tomorrow. This is it for the weekend, and we've got some plans for tomorrow that will preclude us. And then Tuli is doing an auction, and I'll let her talk about that a little bit. Maybe we can encourage people, especially at the end, about your special thing you have going on this weekend. We're looking at Tuli at $10 on the Britannia, going one time. And Tuli at $10 on the Britannia, going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. Tuli on the Britannia. There we go. And we'll get going on a envelope for all of you guys. Let's see. Let's bump it up a little bit. Oh, I know what to bump it up. All right. If you guys are YouTube fanatics like I am, and watch a lot like I do, maybe you had the same experience that I did. One of the very first YouTubers that I really got hooked on, called Silver Dragons. And you guys, when last time I offered these, you guys snatched them up pretty good and liked them. This is a neat little novelty that Silver Dragons put out in collaboration with goldback.com. This is a silverback. If you notice here, they only made 100,000. This is number 78,540. Speaking of dragons and mystical, buck and go. Brandon's at 10, and we're off to the races on the Silver Dragons Silverback. And this was very well done. I look to the days that maybe somewhere, 4 or 5 years from now, they'll have a T Silverback. I don't know. Maybe someday, maybe Bentley's picture will be on it. Oh, by the way, should we do the spoiler about Bentley, or just keep that as a surprise? Or should we tell him? Tell him? All right. We're at $10 with Brandon. Ooh, that's cheap. Yeah. Bentley, our little Bentley, is going to become an influencer. He was discovered on my videos. This company is going to offer to send a little bit of stuff to promote. And then we're going to make a little short video, a little 60-second video with Bentley sporting. Yeah, the little guy is more popular than us, I think. He's got his own brand deal, the Bentley brand deal. And so look out for Bentley showing off a new little leash and a new little harness. And that you'll see on my channel. And my daughter is just laughing her head off. All right, we're Brandon, $10. Woo! These normally go for like $17, by the way. Yeah, definitely make sure you check out that video. It's going to be fun. LLC is at 11. Yeah, I think in the weeks past, these were going for like 16 or 17. That's why I bought more. We'll see where they land. Whoops. Here we go. Whoa.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for little Bentley, little Mr. Popular.
He's not little anymore.
No, he's got chunky. I wouldn't say he's obese, but man, he's got a new nickname. It's Tank. All right, his new nickname is Tank. We're going once. Let's see, how much silver is in the silver bag? Not much. This is more of like a collector's item. Only 1/1000th of an ounce, but it has silver, and it's kind of a novelty thing and kind of a little collector's item, especially if you're goofy like me and a fan of silver dragons. Where did we leave off? Going one time at $11, going two times at $11, and no IQs here? Oh man, this is old school today. Going once? Oh, Brandon jumps in at 12.
This is.
All right, Brandon at 12, going one time. And Brandon at 12, going. Yeah, not much silver at all. It's kind of like a baseball card. It's one of those things where you don't buy it for the cardboard value, you buy it for the collectability. And so only 100,000 of these made. The guy has 200,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And so going once. Oh, Brandon's at 14. We've got a little battle going on now, Mrs. T. LLC versus Brandon. Brandon's currently in the lead at 14. Going one time.
We haven't seen some people. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to be on YouTube all night. We're not switching over.
No,
We're hanging out. We're going to have a nice time here, guys. Brandon at 14, going two times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Yeah, I like Harry, and I like that little Mexican dude he's got with him too. He's very knowledgeable as well. Both of those guys are awesome. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm a fan. All right, let's bump it up even more. Let's go to an interesting little half ounce here. There we go. Little half ounce. This is, if I remember correctly, it's a half ounce. And I believe this is like a Korean design. Half ounce of silver here. Oh, there it is. Right there. And yeah, it says, let me see. Yeah, I wish I had. AG 999, half ounce. So half ounce, interesting little silver. I wish I had better eyesight like I did when I was a kid. And let me take it out of this little plastic here. Comsco Mint, Rogers? I don't remember. Sometimes I pick stuff up at various places and I kind of forget where I even got it. There it is. It's kind of a neat piece. Let's see if it'll balance there. Think it will. Half ounce. American Patriots at 18. They made the little design and the capsule specifically for it perfectly. Rogers at 20. And a neat little piece for your collection, or as I say, stack collection. Oh yeah, they did make that beautiful St. Michael shield. Tuli has one, and a couple other folks. I had those at a time, and those things, man, once they're out, you see them out, and you better buy them because they're gone. That coffee hit the spot. All right, Roger S at $20. And Roger S at 20, going one time. Roger, that's a good deal. It's a half ounce. It's a beauty too. A nice little art piece. Roger S going two times. There you go. Got a neat little piece there. A lot of detail there. And going once, going twice, and sold. Roger S takes her down, bargain price there. That's, for a little collectible, that's a really good price. All right, let's bump it up even a little bit more with, talking about collectibles. These things have become very highly sought after. This is the Royal Mint. There you go. The Royal Mint. They make beautiful stuff. This one here, top left, it's got the lion, the unicorn, the stag, and the dragon all in one beautiful bar. And look at that, how it balanced. Will it stay? Buck and go, guys. And call me crazy. And I know a lot of guys will start this at like 40, hoping it gets up to 45. I just say buck and go. It's an ounce of gorgeous, highly collectible silver. And yeah, this would be, if you do a Silver Strucks Guardhouse Box Challenge, I think this would be a contender. One of those that you pick up, and it might make one of your top silver bars that you have. And again, these are drying up real fast. It's basically aftermarket at this point on these things. Robert, sorry, got to go to daughter's driving me nuts. Hey, you know what, Robert? After a while, as she calms down, come on back. We should be here for a little while. We have over 50 people here, Mrs. T.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. All right, Pete. Oh my gosh, bargain. Pete, by the way, this is below my cost. In case you're wondering, I liked it a little bit more than this. Pete at 35 going one time. Let's see if Pete could. We need a sound for the bargain of the night. Oops.
Yeah.
For the bargain of the night, Mrs. T.
We do.
Let's see. Maybe it should be this one. Me breaking glass. Let's see. Maybe it should be. Oh, this would be me. Yeah. Maybe that. Rick K's in the house. Hey, Rick K. Yeah, daughters will do that. All right. All right, where are we at? Going two times. And oh yeah, I have two daughters. Going once, going twice. The Pete Clark at 35 and. Sold. Oh, Brandon, look at that. Oh, and then Nick M right after. All right, guys, a little bit late. Brandon got it at 37. All right, basically, you got it. I think my cost, if I remember correctly, right around there. Let's see. How about El Primo Silver. Let's bump it up even more. Geiger, 1 ounce Geiger. Guys, this stuff has become so popular, and a lot of guys are, including myself, when you can get it, the fractional is very, very popular. But here, you've got the solid 1 ounce Geiger for your consideration. That's about as primo as it gets. Buck and go again. A lot of places they'll start $40 with the hopes of getting to 50. I'm just going to say buck and go as long as I can. I'm like, well, we'll just go for it. Buck and go.
Just going for it.
Just talking to myself this time.
Yep. That sounds
as
good.
usual. Here we go. Get this stuff close.
It's all good.
All right, buck and go. Roger S is at 30, which is less than $1 a gram. And just so you know, this stuff, when you talk Geiger, you're normally talking for an ounce, 45-ish, 45 to 50-ish, just because it's high-end silver. Roger S is at 42. See, there we go. Whew, I was a little bit worried.
I think we got sunburn today.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just a little.
Yep. Mrs. Ton Tavern's at 43. And we're going in the right direction. And Mrs. Ton at 43, Tuli says, going one time. German silver. Yeah, German engineering here. Here we go. Mrs. Ton Tavern at 43, going two times. And no, not that kind of German silver. German silver, yeah, Sherry educated me about that stuff. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He had a coin shop that he had fake stuff that he bought at a bar the night before. Some of it was German silver. This happens to be silver from Germany.
We all looked at him like, Idiot.
Yeah, except he was about 6'5" and 300 pounds, so nobody said it except Sherry. I think she called him a dumbass was her exact word, something like that. All right. We're looking at Pete at 44, going 2 times. Thank you, Mrs. Ton Tavern. Thanks for getting us up to 43 bones. Oh, yeah, you were giggling in the background. Going once. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a Roger S. at 45. Roger S. at 45. And let's see here. I'll figure out, see if there's a backup bid or a over the top. Let's see. We're looking Roger S. at 45, going 1 time. T, does Noobstacker have a GAW waiting? Put it with mine. Mrs. T keeps track of that? Yes. So I will defer to her, but anybody who wins a GAW and doesn't buy anything on the auction, it just sits here in a little brown envelope, and she has a bunch of these little brown envelopes, going 2 times, by the way. And when they finally do come back and buy something, it'll just go to them at that point in time. All right, going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Roger S, 45 bucks. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your bidding. And, well, if you like that one, you'll really like this one. You got the same thing, except it's in this beautiful plastic assay. A little bit of stickiness going on there, but still, probably get that off with something if you really tried. 1 ounce, run it back, buck and go on the Geiger, made in Germany, says it right there. Beautiful 1 ounce of silver. And
Roger says, at TtheSilverStacker, please send this to Ton Tavern.
Oh my goodness, at Mrs. Ton Tavern. I did not see that. Woo-wee! There we go. Another beautiful gesture there. Roger S. Very nice. Very nice. Very sweet of you to do that. And by the way, speaking of sweet, Mrs. Ton Tavern is very sweet. I got to meet her and Mr. Ton Tavern at a coin show. Gosh, how long has it been now? About 3-4 weeks or so? And really nice folks. Really nice. So, man, those are our folks, Mrs. T. Nice people. Let's see. We're looking at the value stacker is at 30, and we'll let it go and soak for a little bit, and see. No IQ is at 40. We'll kind of go from there. All right. Let's see. As you guys are doing that. Oops. Oh, there's stuff falling, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
I don't know what just fell. Oh, it's just a little clip. Better get it before Ben, little Bentley, chews it up. All right, snake bites at 41. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there's that. All kinds of stuff tonight. All right, who is the artist on this song? This is the Decemberists, and the song is called "Meet at the Burial Ground." Yeah. And it's got a very kind of macabre lyrics. Although it's got like a 1960s pretty little vibe there. The lyrics, when you read them, one of them it says, contract malaria, meet at the burial ground towards the end. But it's kind of a sweet sound. Let's see. We're looking at Snakebite at 41, going 1 time. And 41, less than the last one. Wow. Snakebite at 41, going 2 times. Yeah, these typically in the assay like that go for about 45-ish or so, or maybe a little bit higher. Going once, going up. Pete Clark bumps it to 44. Meet at the burial ground. Yeah. Here, I'll turn it up for you, Tuli.
She says, leave it to me to like the song. Let's call that.
I never even paid attention to the lyrics. I just like the 1960s little vibe, but it's relatively modern. And this band's been around a while. Pete Clark, 44, going 1 time. Central Michigan's in the house. Hey, Central Michigan. Hey, man, how's it going? Glad you're here. Let's see. We're going to Pete Clark at 44 going 2 times. And Snakebite says, get it, Pete. Going once, going twice, and sold. What's selling? A Geiger, $44. That's pretty cheap. I think that was a good deal. A very good deal. Who got that, Mrs. T? Pete Clark, here you go. All right. All righty. You know what? Mrs. T, what the heck? We haven't done a gong in a little while. Let's do another gong. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Number 2. Oh, this one's too easy. Too easy. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's right. It is commercial time. Commercial number 2 is to encourage everybody to get into the Remind group. Tully's telling everybody, text this number, 81010, this message at AGH. I'll leave it up there for a second. Let me turn down the volume so I don't blast everybody. 81010. That's like you normally would put in a phone number, just put in 81010. And the message is at AGH, AG, get it? Silver? AGH 3AB. All right, and we're going to give away, we'll put that there so you can still see it. And we're going to give away that there. And by the way, yeah, we have over, I think, like 44 people in that little message group. It works out pretty well.
Ready? This is an ED.
Thanks, Mrs. T.
Right?
Yep. And I should have wrote in marker. In this week's short, for those of you with good eyes, in this week's short, what coin did I show? I did a little short video promoting my Whatnot show and using the Whatnot link. And the very first thing you saw was a particular coin. And if in doubt, just copy Knox Stacks every time. Automatically. It was a Benji $50. And let's see. Knox. Top 4, Knox, 6-pack, Tiger, and Brandon I. Congratulations to all 4 of those wieners. There you go. Nice to see. Knox, 6-pack, Tiger, and Brandon. Free silver coming your way.
Congratulations, guys.
Congrats. And speaking of Benjis, what the heck? Let's do some. Do I have one? I don't think I even have one. Let's do a Kennedy. Look at that. Whoop! 1964 Kennedy $50. And I'll tell you what. Let's do 2. Let's do a Kennedy and a Walker. 1920. Kennedy and a Walker. Let's see if they both hold. Who wants to take bets? Oh, no. There goes Mr. Kennedy. He's taking off. He's sliding slowly. Yeah. Slowly going down. Will he stay there?
Maybe.
All right. Buck and go on 2 $50. Buck and go. You get both. You get the JFK $50, 90% silver, and that Walker. The Walker looks like she's walking away from JFK. And you get a Kleenex here, Mrs. C. You'd be surprised at yapping and yapping and yapping. Kind of takes its effect.
Yeah.
All right. And we're looking at Pete at 23. All right. Pete at 23. And that's a pretty good price. Snake bite at 1 cent? What? Let's see. Pete at 23 going 1 time. Oh, there it goes, Kennedy. Kennedy goes down. There he is. He slipped away.
Slowly going.
Yeah, I think he's stuck now. Pete at 23 going 2 times and going once, going twice, and you're hot.
Yeah.
Sold. Oh, Roger S. takes her down with the Sniperoo. Roger, $25. And there we go.
Wow.
See?
Yep.
There you go. All right, let's step up our game a little bit, guys. How about some beautiful vintage silver Engelhard PH 08474 serialized. This is the variety with the 3 diagonal Engelhard solid. And we're going to say same deal. Buck and go. What is like? No, I'm good, honey. I'm good. Buck and go on the Engelhard vintage silver. There it is. Any vintage silver lovers here? If so, I think you're going to like my video later on this next week coming up sometime. After I edit it, of course. Should be around 45-ish, 50-ish, depending on where you guys are at, where your mind is on this. I can tell you this. These are drying up in the coin shops that I visit. That you used to be able to find one in every coin shop, like without doubt. And yeah, sorry, Tiger, no plastic. Know what is better than melting Engelhard, Tiger? I've never had to ban anybody from my channel ever. Tiger, you are tap dancing on a landmine, my friend, if you know what that means. Oh man. I like. Hopefully, we have an old enough crowd that they know a little cliche. I say things like that to my daughter. You're tap dancing on a landmine, and they look at me like I'm crazy. Tiger says boom, and I'm saying where are we at? Snakebite at $39, under $40 for an Engelhard vintage, and I'm going to say going 2 times a snakebite. And and yeah, somebody commented on one of my videos, a 6-pack that takes us to 40. Someone said that there's silver pouring, period, even without plastic, Tiger, is not great for your lungs as far as the fumes that come out, and mentioned something about mercury poisoning. So I know. We do it on our garage. Maybe we should put a fan or something like that and blow the little vapors away from us. All right, let's see. Gold sniping farmer is here. Gold sniping. Let's see. I'm looking at, where am I at? Snakebite at 41. Going 2 times. Tiger, where's the gas mask from the army? Going once. Going twice. And sold. All right, who was that? Was that Snakebite?
Yeah.
All right, well, that was a good buy. $41, really, really good price on that. And all right, let's try something a little different. I kind of like mixing it up a little bit here and there, and doing not always the same thing all the time. Oh, by the way, did you guys see these little holders of mine? I got these, so these are very convenient. As you can see here, they hold a slab perfect. And there you go. And here you go. An American Silver Eagle, ICG MS69. Actually, this one's pretty milky. I don't know. Maybe it got milked up after they slabbed it. But either way, it's an ounce of silver in an ICG holder. Buck and go on the ASE in the ICG. Yeah, you know me. Here we go. There it is. Buck and go on a 2000 backdated ASC. If you don't like the slab, you can always crack it up and just crack it out and just throw that ASC in a tube. Or some people might like the ICG. American Patriots at 30. And let's see. Brandon's at 31. Nick M is right behind. And American Patriots at 32. Here we go. And you guys look at that. I'll see what's next on the agenda. Get that there. Ooh, this is pretty. Woo-wee. I'll put this out here. Oh, yeah. There's that. Well, I keep dropping stuff all night. All right, we're looking at American Patriot at 32. Let's see. Going one time. American Patriot. Oh, Paul's at. Hey, Paul. Mentally Corrupted is here. Hi, Mentally Corrupted. We're looking at Paul at 33 on the year 2000 American Silver Eagle. Going one time. Paul going 2 times. And good night, J-Dog.
Good night, good night.
Good night. Thanks for being here. Brandon is at 35. 6-packs at 36. And we've got a little flurry at the end here. Paul's at 40. And let's see. Here we go. $40 to Paul going one time. $40 to Brandon is at 41 on the ASE. And let's see here. Brandon at 41 going one time. Indiana in person, you're behind Brandon at 41. You have to be at 42. Brandon was the first one to 41. Let's see. Brandon at 41 going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. Paul's at 45. On ICG. MS69 American Silver Eagle. Going one time. Paul is at 45. Going 2 times. Hey, Mrs. PPP is here. Hi there, Mrs. PPP. And where's the old man? Is he in the air? Going once, going twice, and sold. And I think we are at Paul Dawson at $45. Congratulations, Paul. There you go. And I do happen to have 2 more of those. Here's another one right here. Actually, this one is pristine. This one comes with the package and all that. Yeah, I'm looking at this one, and this one is looking way better than the previous one. And although maybe a tiny little bit of milk, but not really much. I'll tell you what, we'll start it again. Buck and go, and wherever it lands, it lands. And there we go. All right. Buck and go. Start us back. Okay, coming back from New York. All right. Man, I remember going to New York City. Woo! For an Indiana Hoosier, going to Midwest Nice, going to New York City with all those rude people. Oh, my goodness. No offense to anybody here who's from New York, but man, yeah, Midwesterners, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, we've got a certain, I don't know, way of being that's way different than New York. And yeah, rude people are everywhere, but I've never saw as big of a higher concentration as when I went to New York City. Paul Dawson's at 40 going one time. I could give you some stories.
Yeah.
There were also some really nice people over there. I remember I was on the subway, and I asked, it was not long after 9/11, and I started asking people, we're just having a normal conversation, and then people just started chiming in left and right, and some people started crying, and like, I didn't mean to open up that can of worms, but it was good to hear that from those people really left a big impression. And those were really good folks on that subway. And yeah, I'll never forget because of what I saw there shortly after and those conversations on that subway. All right, Brandon at 42 going one time. Brandon at 42 going two times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Falso alarm. 6-pack falso alarm. We're looking at Brandon. Oh, 6-pack right behind Paul. Right behind. Brandon got it at 42.
Yeah.
And Mrs. T put it in this little package.
Okay.
And that's the bad news. The good news is I have one more. Here you go. Another year 2000. Feel free to start the bid at $40 or buck and go. Just put it wherever you want. But there you go. Let's look at both sides of this one. This actually might be the best one of the whole bunch. I'm not. Well, there's a little milk on the reverse, but the obverse looks very pretty. There you go. Buck and go. Uh-oh. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to put this song up a little. Let's see. Paul at 40. Let's see. Let's do this one. Remember to refresh. Paul at 40 going one time. Paul at 40 going two times. Mrs. T, we talked about pulling out the clock again. And what do you guys think? Should we pull out the old timer? That way we're not going once, going twice, and all that stuff. And by the way, going twice to Paul at 40. Should we try? Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Please remember to smash the like button. I always forget. Waiting for a Libertad. Oh, I got you covered. Paul's at 45. I was thinking about starting a collection of all these various holders. There's like 1 million holders out there. Paul at 45 going one time. Paul at 45 going two times. What do you think, Tuli? Should we try bust out the clock just for a little bit? Going once, going twice, and sold. Looks like Paul Dawson at 45. Rick says yes. Okay, Rick, you asked for it. You got it. And Paul Dawson, congratulations there. I don't know. Rick said yes is what I saw. Mrs. T, where did we even put those little timers?
Right here.
You see it? Okay, here's one underneath some junk. Been a while. Oh, there's the other. All right, what the heck? Let's try a timer. And we're going to do a lag check. For those of you who aren't familiar, let's move this. Oh, look at this. Look at this crazy looking Morgan. We'll get to that later. We'll move that there. Right there.
Nick M says, I really like the timer for Whatonot, not YouTube. And Ricky says no.
Oh, too late. Too late. Tuli said Rick says yes. All right. We're going to start. There we go. We're going to try it for a little while, see how it goes. All right. If you want to say lag in the comments, I'll tell you how long it takes for me to hear you to say lag. So some of you, this is brand new. So if I were you, take a look at the clock, say it's 45, lag knocks. Lag misses PPP. Whenever lag 3D Woodworks. And however long as it takes from the point you hit fill lag, for me to see it and say lag, that is your lag time. That's the lag, the delay in time that it takes me through snakebite lag, newt lag, Rick K, yes, mother, David lag, Dave Cooper lag, Mike lag. So you time, if your lag is 12 seconds, Roger Capital lag, Eric lag. If your Eric Hendricks lag, yep, got him. If it takes 12 seconds for me to see your comment or for you to see what's on the screen, that is Silverboy lag, Nick M lag. That's how you know. 6-pack lag. That's how you know how to bid. So if your lag's 14 seconds, when there's 16 seconds left in the auction, you better submit your bid because it'll take me 14 seconds to see it on my end. So, or for it to reach. So, Indiana person lag. Let's see. Brandon, no problem. Enjoy your meeting. We'll probably be here when you get back. Indiana lag again. Indiana person. 2 times. Let's see. Tuli, love you too, Rick. Uh-oh. Let's see. Kevin Levin lag. And you could also kind of, let's see. Rick K, 1 poker chip. Oh. Rick K needs a poker chip from Tuli. All right, Mrs. T, I think we've done enough lag checks. Let's start it off. Let's just, for the sake of making it easy, let's start with a Krugerrand. Nice little Krugerrand. Here we go, guys. Starting now. Minute to win it. There's the clock. This is the actual clock right here that will be determining when this thing ends. And whoever has the highest bid, and it's been a while since we've done this, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
And I see no bids. It's 43 seconds in. This is a 2023 Krugerrand, 1 ounce of silver, a little milky here and there, fingerprint there. Not the best, but it's 1 ounce of silver. Tuli, or Tiger, Brandon I, $30 with 27 seconds to go. And oh, by the way, I better set this up here. Once it gets to, there's that. Once it gets to 10 seconds, oh, here we go. Once I hear that, I'm going to hit sold. And whoever's above that, here we go. Sold. All right, we'll stop this guy now. Let me look back here. Above the word sold, I see David's doubloons at 35. Paul, you just missed it. You might want to adjust just a tad bit on your submission. And here we go. We're going to do another one. Congratulations to, who is that? David. Congratulations, David. There you go. Now, I showed you this one before, and the ladies in the room demanded, T, we need to see another one of those coins of you when you are in high school running track. And there it is. That was me. Don't ask me why I was carrying a little medical symbol with a tiger. You might be all over this one. Maybe that's a young tiger. He's got the medical symbol there. And, running. Not from the cops or anything like that. Not that I would have done that when I was a kid. Yeah, there we go. This is what's for auction right now. SMI, 1 troy ounce of silver. And I don't know, ladies, I bought this one just for you. Here you go, ladies or gentlemen. Starting now, buck and go on the dude with the abs running with the medical and the Mercury helmet.
Yeah.
Mercury, I guess that's Mercury.
Your abs are defined.
Yeah. They looked like me on the beach earlier today. All right, 38 seconds. Paul's at 30.
Oh. Such an imagination.
I used to have abs like that many moons ago. Or Hermes. All right. 22 seconds, and the high bid is currently Paul at $30. Ooh, Paul's going to get this one. Maybe I scared everybody away with this one. Those abs might be a little bit intimidating. I'm not sure. 10 seconds to go. Maybe there'll be some bids flurry of bids at the end. Or maybe Paul gets this one at 30. Six pack is at 32. And that's it. Tiger Stacker, $44. Paul was right behind. Tiger, 44. Maybe that is a young tiger. There you go, Tiger. Congratulations. All right, so this is minute to win it, my friends. All right. Any of you like the Aztec design? Very nice. Guatemala is here. Thank you, Mrs. T. I don't know what side you like better. I kind of like the calendar side. Minute to win it. Buck and go. And there is the offering. Move this to the side. Move that there. And there's your offering. Put in your bids. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go. And let me zoom a little bit better. We get our system all set up, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Minutes at 34 seconds. And let's see. California is at 30. Rogers is at 35. And you have 24 seconds to go, guys, on the Aztec 1 ounce silver. It's a nice one. And Roger S is currently in the lead at 35. Again, let me type out SOLD. As soon as we hear that little beeper going at 7-6. And SOLD. Sold. And there it is. Paul Dawson coming in at the end, 45. Thank you for your support, Paul. Appreciate you supporting our auctions and supporting the channel and making that purchase right there. Ooh, let's bump it up here. Ooh. I was thinking about keeping this one. This one's my favorite round ever since Silver Dragon said this was his favorite. I started liking these as well. This one has got a killer tone. 1973 USS Constitution. Guys, as far as silver rounds, it doesn't get any better than this. We'll put it in a nice little flip for you, too. I love the fact that it's dated. Let me just put that right there. Look at that beauty, guys. Beauty. Minute to win it. There you go. Somebody is going to have that shipped, pardon the pun, to you somewhere. Mrs. T shaking her head. Across the country, wherever you're at, it'll be my pleasure to pack that up and send that to you. Mrs. Ton Tavern starts us at 20. Kevin 11 in the house at 35. And we have 40 seconds to go. If Silver Dragons was here, he'd be bidding on this one right now. I guarantee. Anybody remember the Cajun Chef? Guarantee. I used to watch that all the time. Because I said 35 to Kevin 11. Ooh, if this goes for 35, I'm going to have regrets. I would have kept it at that price. Guarantee. 11 seconds. Oh, let's see. The chef's name was Justin. 6-pack at 36. Oh, man. Paul at 40. And sold. Oh, man. We have our very first timer sniper with, let's see. Who got it? Tiger Stacker at 43. Tiger Stacker at 43, just above the sold. Dave came in at 41. Tiger, 43. El Tigre strikes again. That was a nice one, Tiger. Very nice. All right, these kooks have become very popular. Australian kookaburra. And there you go. You got, I don't know, the male and the female there just sitting in a tree. Back date 2013. Oh, this is old. This is 11 years old. Let's see. Paul Dawson. Whoa. Let's see.
Roger S was at 43. Tiger was at 43.
I saw. I could send a picture for you if you'd like. I'm looking at Tiger at 43, Shush, Scope Dialed, Dave Cooper 41, and the word sold.
Yeah.
Then after that, I see Dawson at 40, Roger S at 43, and then Paul Dawson at 45. On my screen, that's the way I see it came in. And believe me, I would love to get a couple more bucks for it, but I've got Tiger above and Paul at below on my screen. So sorry about that, Paul. I've got Tiger at 45 above the word sold. All right, guys, here we go. Beautiful kooks. 2013 minute to win it. Buck and go. Buck and go. I hope that makes sense, Paul, and hope you understand. Let's see. And thank you, Tuli, for the advice. Oh, thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. No hard feelings. Let's see. 43 seconds. And right now, what I'm looking at is California at 32, followed by American Patriot at 32. Knox is at 36. The Kooks are very low mintage. They're kind of similar to the Libertads in the respect that they go for big bucks because there's not that many of them, let alone an old school 2013. Well, not that old school, but 11 years old, backdated. Snake bites at 40 with 12 seconds to go. And we're in that final stretch. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And sold. This time I have right above the word sold, Paul Dawson at, enough of you, 45 with a boom. Timed it perfectly that time. Roger at 48, just a little behind. Yeah, someone said AppMex has Brandon says AppMex has them listed at 50. And then you got to buy a couple $100 worth of stuff just to get free shipping and all that stuff. Paul, 45. Boom.
All right. Nice.
All right. Oh, boy. Dare I? A Mexican Libertad. Perfect condition. Perfect. Look at that. It's a beauty. 2023, low mintage. I was told online at one source, or actually multiple sources, the mintage was like 600 and something thousand. And so well under a million, way under a million. And then someone had a revised report that it was even less than that. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere in the neighborhood of 600,000 or less. Minute to win it. Buck and go. There you go. And these are, again, drying up, Mrs. T. Because we are in this period from June. We still don't have any sight whatsoever of the 2024s. Nobody knows when those will be out. And the 2023s, that's all you got. Low mintage. 33 seconds on the 2023. I'm looking at Roger S. at $40. $40. PAYDAY Stacker. PAYDAY. This is Ton. California. 3D. Roger S. currently in the lead at 40 bones. And that's a really good price, if you ask me. Let's see. Let's see if it holds up, Roger. And sometimes you might want to put in a backup bid. 6-pack is at 42. And sold. We're looking at 6. Oh no, Paul Dawson at the very end, Paul Dawson, 48, right above the sold, and that goes to Paul. All right. Well, if we do the modern one, how about we go old school? 1984. There you go. It has a full disclosure. It's got a little nick on the top there, unless that was a minting issue, which it very well could have been. But either way, it's got the edge lettering. It's a beauty. It's in good shape, other than that little top part. Gordita. That's what you call these. Buck and go on the gordita, the little thick one. Gordita. We saw a few gorditas on the beach today, Mrs. T. They wore the smallest swimsuits too. Oh man! All right, all right. No offense to anybody out there. I'm just saying.
No.
You've got the 1984 is the year on this one, by the way. 19. I know. I better be quiet. Quit while I'm ahead. 1984. 1984 is a good year, I guess. Roger S. at 45 with 15 seconds to go. And All right, guys, we're coming down to the nitty gritty here. 5 seconds. Let's see if there's a little flurry at the end. Some people have their lag dialed in.
Yeah.
Sold, sold, sold. And I'm looking at Roger S.
I see him
at
100.
45. No, above.
Oh,
Roger
wow,
S.
yeah.
at 45.
Correct.
And then he did a backup bid that was not even necessary. Paul Dawson was just a little bit late. And those two guys might want to dial in their what do you call it? Their lag just a little sooner, like a second sooner. Roger S. 45 bucks.
All right.
Good job. Good job. All right. Ooh, look at this beauty. 1879 on the Morgan dollar. Let me show it to you before we hit that lag check. Just saw it. 6-pack lag check. There you go. You could also do the let's see, 1879 Philly. It's got good wear, very visually appealing. It's a pretty one, pretty Morgan, in my humble opinion. You guys be the judge. And I'm going to say buck and go on a gorgeous Morgan dollar. 1879. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go. Get H2O. There we go. A little dehydrated. Let me type out SOLD. VGF on that one looks like. Very good. /fine. The snake bite, thank you very much. And if you want, if you're going to continue with the auction, you're more than welcome to wait until the end and just settle up all at once if you'd like. And Mrs. PPP is in the lead at only $30 with 11 seconds to go. Oh boy, this might be a contender for bargain of the night.
Yeah.
And PP, 6-pack is at 35. With boom, timer, and there we go. Let's see, above the word sold, I'm looking at Paul Dawson at 40 bones. 40 bones on 1879. There you go.
To check it if you're going to continue with the timer.
What's that?
Can you check it? Okay.
Oh yeah, you want to do another lag check, guys? All right, we'll do lag check right now. Lag check. I'll do a 1-minute lag check. Here you go. There you go. Just look at the time and note it. And then whenever I see lag, 6-pack lag, I'll do it as quickly as I see it.
Yeah.
That way you know to the second. And when you bid, I'd suggest bidding like 2 seconds. Mrs. P, Rick A, David, 6-pack, says thanks. Phil, lag.
Yeah.
And you could also look at that other clock as well. I'm looking. I don't see anybody after Phil. I'm waiting. Oh, we could. And Knox lag. Rick A lag. Oh, he said blob. Tuli lag. Capital lag. He got me with that blob again. Kevin 11 has a question. And all right. There we go. All right, the next one. Oh no, we're on a roll right now, Mrs. T. We'll do it in just a second. I've got 3 more. Ooh, look at this.
Whoa, 6-pack says it's 115 in Phoenix.
Woo!
Man.
Man. Yeah, we were hot in mid-90s and humid here in Indiana.
Oh.
Morgan dollar, 1896. Oh, New Orleans. By the way, there's a pretty good show on Netflix called Your Honor. The setting is the city of New Orleans. It's pretty intriguing show with Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad fame. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go. It's a good show. Very smart writing, interesting storyline, a little bit of violence. Mike's at 25. Oh, IQ's at 25. And you never know. You throw in a bid. 3D's at 28. Yep, Your Honor.
Yep.
Roger S is at 30. Rick Hay will be showing our dog. Mrs. PPP is at 32. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to throw in a bid. You never know when sometimes people are sleeping and not paying attention. Let's see. Mrs. PPP's in the lead on this pretty one from New Orleans at 32 with 10 seconds to go. Let's see if it holds up, Mrs. PPP. You have different strategies. You might want to try to snipe it at the end, or David put in a bid of 41, not messing around. Although, 6-pack, followed by Paul Dawson. 6-pack got to 45 first. 6-pack 110, $45. Nice buy on the 1896-0. Whenever I am looking for the Morgans, I always seek out the pre-1921 ones. I love these 1800s, the old 19th century. 1897 New Orleans. Good look on both sides. Nice color, visually very appealing. A little worn, but heck, if you were born in 1897, you'd be a little worn out too. Here we go. Buck and go, my friends. Buck and go. Mrs. T, I like your suggestion. On the timer, I also saved my voice a little bit from going once, going twice, and all that. It's fair and square. I got the right ammo that time. 6-pack says, oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Speaking of ammo, I'm going to have to be careful not showing any kind of pew-pews or anything like that. I've heard that people are getting banned. Mrs. PPP likes this one at 40. It's a pretty one. And so I'm going to have to be extra careful about that. Let's see. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yeah. Can you hear the music? Too loud, too soft? Let me know. Mrs. PPP at $40. And 3 seconds to go. Well, David's in there at 45. And sold. So Paul Dawson liked this one at 50. Above the word sold. Woo! Paul Dawson and Fuego tonight.
Yeah.
Mrs. T, here you go. And continuing, well, this one's even older. 1879. Out of the bunch, this one might be the most visually appealing. It's dark around the perimeter. It's lighter on the high spots, which is really pretty looking. Nothing special about the reverse. Quite frankly, nothing special. It's an O, 1879 O. But that obverse is just really pretty, in my opinion. Buck and go. All right. We need 2 more for 69. Huh? You're going for that magical number there, huh, Mrs. PPP? Well, let's see. 6-pack's cracking me up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was thinking.
115. It's a lot of, that's hot.
Yeah, 115. But it's a dry heat, Mrs. T. We could do that standing on our head, right? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
22 seconds, 20 seconds. And I don't even, let's see, Mike at 28. Mrs. Ton at 29. Ooh, and a pretty one. Pretty. Let's see if these guys with their lags, I think they're kind of dialed in now, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a little flurry. 3, 2, 1, 0, and beat. And let's see, I'm looking at David's doubloons at 46. The old 45 wasn't working, so David said, let me go to 46 on this one, on this pretty Morgan dollar. And next, what we're going to do, all right, this one is an acquired taste. Don't ask me, I have no idea. Call this one the Orange Crush. It's a 1921. It looks really interesting. Ooh, look at that blue. I didn't even look at the reverse before. Man, that is pretty. I have no idea what would have caused this. I bought it in a capsule like this. This is the way it came to me. I don't know, somebody was dying Easter eggs, or if they left it in some kind of cardboard since 100 years that gave this yellow hue to it. Man, I'll tell you what, this side is cool. I like the side with the, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting like that. There it is. Need a little bit more of a tilt. How about if I do this? Oh, look, it's staying. All right, we're going to leave it right there and say buck and go. Still has a little bit of breast feather even. Oh, there she goes. On this pretty orange crush, we'll call it. 48 seconds. I have no idea if people will not care for this at all, or somebody is going to fall in love with it. It's a weird toner. Very unusual.
Indiana person is asking for pores. We don't have...
No pores this week. You guys will be very happy next week.
Yes.
We are planning on, woo-hoo, Mrs. T's got a new pour coming. I've got a new pour coming. Yeah, keep an eye out. Even midweek, we're going to probably do some pouring, share some videos, and get you guys hyped up about the pours. Ooh, let me type it. They're coming. They are coming. All right, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. I wasn't sure on the toner, Orange Crush, what people might think about this one. And sold. And I'm looking at Paul Dawson liked it at $50. Tiger was at $40. Paul was at $50. 3D was at $38. Paul Dawson, 50 bones on that one. All right, guys. Mrs. T is telling me it's time for another givey, and I agree. You guys have been awesome tonight. It's been a lot of fun. And here you go. Let's see. Let me see what this question. Sometimes I jot these questions down so quickly, I forget what they even are. And how about a commercial? What commercial do we have? Oh, be sure to like and comment on all videos. And that goes for me and TtheSilverStacker and Tuli and Central Michigan and anybody else here who might be a YouTuber. Just make it a habit. As soon as you click on that, just hit like automatically as a way of saying thanks for the effort.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
All right. And oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is for those of you who took a little peek ahead. You know, those studious students who look ahead in the book and to be at an advantage in the classroom. Next time I'll use marker, Mrs. T. Tomorrow, I don't want to get anybody's optometrist bill or anything like that. Tomorrow's video will feature what popular coin shop owner, and yep, Sherry. And just a heads up, some of you, this is a little bit of a reboot. It'll be a video that we shot, gosh, I think about 1.5 to 2 years ago. And I kind of edited it up a little bit and made it kind of, have you guys ever heard the term evergreen? That means it won't be dated by talking about specific dates and things like that. But if you've been craving sherry, it's classic sherry.
Yeah.
And let's see, we're probably going to go see her next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if things work out, all the stars align. I've got Rick K, Six Pack, Brandon, and Tiger with correct answers. Congrats on that. There you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
And you were right. Yeah, it was time for one of those. Here's a beauty, guys. A real beauty. MS70. This is legit. This is PCGS 2011. Back when they made these a full ounce. And this is perfect. No milk spots. No nothing. Looks gorgeous. Let me set this up over here. And let's see if we get that camera to cooperate. Ooh, we're all over the place now.
Yeah.
There it is. In focus. This is a beautiful little panda. You got the mama panda bear, the little baby looking at mama. And if you like silver from other countries, here you go. Buck and go. She's a beaut. Yeah, again, PCGS holder, 2011. It's a pretty one. Buck and Go, full ounce panda. 2015, I believe, was the last year of full ounce, and then 2016 they went to 30 grams. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on those dates, but I thought that's what it was. American Patriots at 33. Pinay is at 35. Pinay's in the lead. Rick K's at 36. This should be probably about a $70 coin or so in the PCGS holder. And woo! Might take a little loss on this one, Mrs. T. I'm not sure. You win some, you lose some. We're down in the 30s, and that's about a $70 coin. All right, we'll see. We'll see. And all right, I'll make a mental note. No more pandas. Let's see. Paul Dawson at 50. Roger, you were just behind at 52. And man, Paul got a real bargain. Probably about a $20 bargain on that one. What's that? Oh, yeah, that was for, where is my little? It's all good. It all evens out. It's all good. Let's see. Anybody like Lady Britannia? What's that? Yeah, it's working out pretty well. Yeah. Fair and square. Here you go. You got Pistol Packing Pilot's favorite guy right here. And you've got everybody else's favorite right here, Lady Britannia. And we'll put her, where should we put her? Maybe right next to the timer? I wonder if that'll work. Do that, or maybe right between the timer. Here we go. Here she is. Buck and Go. Start now. Lady Britannia. Come on, focus. She is shiny, shiny, shiny there. There we go. All right, I think we're good. Very stunning. She did write that encyclopedia, and they're kind of outdated at this point in time, but back in the day, we all went towards that Encyclopedia Britannica. Oh, nobody. I don't even see a bid, Mrs. T. Oh, or maybe no IQ at 35? 35, yeah. Okay. No IQ on Lady Britannia. Ooh, pretty one. Let's see. What is Mrs. PPP? All right, $35, and wow, look, that we never had it hold up like that. No. Sold. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Somebody put in 36. Mrs. Ton Tavern. Yeah. Mrs. Ton Tavern. Woo! Timing it well. Here you go, Mrs. T. Okay. All right. You ready to go really crazy? Let's go really crazy. All right. Let's go wild. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I should do this. Should I? Look at this. That's 50 grams, Mrs. T. 50 grams. 50 grams. All right. So this, just for frame of reference, guys, when I find these on Whatonot or elsewhere, the rule of thumb is like $2 a gram. Now I'm doing with the timer. She said, Mrs. T says, no timer. I'm going to say yes timer. 50 grams. Should be around 90-ish or so. And what the heck? Why not? It's a weekend, having fun. And oh, I don't even know where to put it. It's too big. There we go. All right, quiet, Mrs. PPP. All right, here we go. 50 grammer. And Mrs. T says, don't use a timer. So what do I do? Use a timer. Buck and go on the 50 grammer. Let me show you both sides. Big, heavy 50 grammer. There you go, guys. You don't have one of these. This is Man, this is as nice as it gets. There you go. 50 grams, 39 seconds to go. Should be in the $85, $90 range. Easy all day long. Go resell it at 51 and make a good profit. Don't let it slip away. Get in there. I buck and goat it. Do me right, guys. Trick K says, shh. Yeah. Buy it at 55, sell it for 85 all day long. We're down to 11 seconds. Oh my goodness. Where's that little scream sound?
You're gonna scream.
I'm gonna scream on this one.
Yeah, you are.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You win some, you lose some. And sold. Woo! Boy. Oh boy. Where is that sound, Mrs. T? Oh boy. Where is it at? Oh, this one. All right. We have Dave Cooper at $70. That was a crazy.
That was a different night.
Yeah. Well, he saved me a little. I'm still $15 below where I wanted to be. Dave, nice buy. Way to have some cojones. Get a good solid bid in there, and you got it at a bargain price. And Mrs. T's ready to hit me over the head with it, but it's all good. You know what? You guys have been fun tonight. Mrs. T's gonna beat me later, but you know it'll be spousal abuse.
Not gonna be spousal abuse. Mrs. PPP says turn this on.
Turn this one up. Oh, Mrs. PPP likes this one. Oh, wrong way. All right, Mrs. T, do me a favor. All right, here we go. Can you hear that song? It's a beautiful one. All right, let's do something a little goofy. What is this? Spirit of Oklahoma with the B-2 bomber. Is that what a stealth bomber? Spirit of Oklahoma with the bomber. Delivery September 14th, 1996. Woo. Here we go. I'm gonna buck and go. I don't know what side you like this better with the date. I kind of like the stealth bomber there. Remember the very first time you saw the stealth bomber? Woo! Man, blew everybody away. There you go. Buck and go. 55 seconds. Oh, it's such a beautiful song. Is there a strange item segment? Let's see. What strange items do I have tonight? I had nothing crazy in particular. I'll have to think of some other goofy stuff. Oh boy. Pistol packing pastor at $11. $11. 21 seconds to go. It is an ounce of silver. Did I mention that? Did I mention this stealth bomber is an ounce of silver? Oy. Bad enough Mrs. T is going to beat me tonight. Let's see. Knox is at 32. Woo! Paul Dawson gets me out of the... No, Knox. Knox likes the stealth bomber. Spirit of Oklahoma. That one is A-OK. All right. We're looking at Knox tax at 46, Mrs. T.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's go crazy here. Oh boy, these are really, really nice. Really, really nice. 1984. Look at the cartwheel. If whoever gets this, you may want to consider getting it graded. And if you do, I would recommend PCGS. You're looking at a stunner right here. I've seen a lot of Libertads. This is a stunner right there. There you go. I don't know. Do you like it when they were closer like this? How about that? There you go. The whole thing there. And you got the timer there. All right. You got the stunner of an 84 AS or Libertad. All right, buck and go. We're set up. There you go. Gorgeous. 84 Libertad. Shiny, shiny, shiny. All right. No IQ is at 50, putting a hammer down and seeing what happens there. And so at 33 seconds, 50 is the bid to beat. No IQ knows what he wants, and he is going for it. Let's see if it holds up. No IQ on the beauty, the absolute beauty. Ooh. All right, 50. That's a really good price on something of that quality with less than 10 seconds to go. A lot of these that you see are pretty beat up. No IQ putting a hammer down, and there's a timer. Sold. And woo! Paul Dawson, man, he's like Richard Dawson over here on Price is Right. Or is that Family Feud? Silver Boy put in a healthy bid just behind the sold sign. Paul's at 65, taking her down. All right. Well, that one is an absolute beauty. This one is even a little bit better. I inspected every inch of this thing, every millimeter. Whoop, as I scratch and dent. I don't see any imperfections, to be honest with you. And not only would I recommend to grade this one, I would expect that it would get a high grade. And you guys know I did that video where I sent my coins in, my Libertads in. This is as good as any of the ones that I sent in. And that is the truth. There we go, guys.
You want to know why? Just curious why PCGS.
PCGS? I did an experiment and I made a video on the whole thing. I sent from the same roll, 5 to NGC, 5 to PCGS, of about equal quality. And the ones from PCGS all came back higher grade. And they say NGC is really tough on the foreign, and specifically the Libertads and the modern foreign like this. And PCGS is a little more accurate. So here we go. For whatever reason, like NGC hates it, so they give it crappy grades. And PCGS gives higher grades. Out of the two, this is, I don't know, again, a good candidate for grading. And I would expect, I mean, I don't even want to throw out a number, but as high as any of the ones that I sent in myself. And I think I got some 67s, 68s. Phil is at 55. Good solid bid there with 27 seconds to go. Yeah, this is high quality. All right, Phil at 55, holding tough. 16 seconds to go. Phil with a good solid bid. And let's see. 3, 2. Sold. And Paul Dawson once again, 66 this time. Oh, Silver Boy, just behind. You got to be just like a second sooner, and you would have had this one for your collection. Sorry about that, Silver Boy, just a second sooner. All right, Paul Dawson, thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate you. And, what do we have here? Woo! Oh, no, this one's a little milky. From one angle, it looks perfect. The other angle, it looks a little milky. This is the Milky Lady here. Let me see. Does that go there? Hey, look at that. We're going to call this one the Milky Lady. There we go. Milky Lady, 1990.
Yeah, Milky, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. All right. Buck and go on the Milky Lady. Must have fell in some Frosted Flakes. What's your favorite cereal? Put it in the chat right now. Favorite cereal?
Expensive lately.
Cereal, yeah, cereal is expensive. You got the shrinkflation, the larger price with the smaller volume of actual cereal. Milky Lady, maybe Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And let's see, I've been on an Apple Jacks kick lately. Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. Brandon's at 29. Rice Chex. Let's see, Raisin Bran. Let's guess Tuli Tulies. Grape Nuts. Tuli Tulies. Lucky Charms for Tuli Tuli. Bloody Mary in the morning. That'll be me tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah.
It will. I kid you not.
Oh.
Let's see. What's this Milky Lady going for? I don't even know. Paul Dawson at 51 on the Milky Lady. Oh, my Lord. Paul Dawson at 51. There you go. There you go. And this is T. Thank you, Paul. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, another lady. Oh, she's not so milky. She's got something on her chichi, though. I think that's in the capsule, though. 1999 American Silver Eagle. American Silver Eagle with a bunch of tape on the back, but it's intact on the capsule. All right, there you go. Buck and go on an American Silver Eagle. That one looks a lot better, and you might want to take it out of the capsule. Any frosted mini wheats? Any frosted mini wheats fans there? Kellogg's was coming up with a big campaign to encourage people to eat breakfast or cereal for dinner. I've been doing that forever just because, but they actually spent money on a campaign encouraging people, hey, eat cereal, a bowl of cereal for dinner.
But you guys tell people that I like it's not abuse, it's not spousal abuse that I feed you cereal for dinner.
Well, it all depends on how the auction goes. If the auction goes well, I might get a bologna sandwich. If not, I'll just get, half a bowl of Lucky Charms or something. All right. American Patriot. Sold. Where are we at? We're looking at 6-pack at 35. 6-pack at 35. And then Rick K below. 3D, Silverboy. You guys are a little bit behind. Silverboy, you've been behind like for the last 3. Try like 2 seconds sooner. Right now, I'm looking at 6-pack, 35 bones on the American Silver Eagle. Here you go, Mrs. T. Oh, all right. Julie, you're asking for something kind of oddball. Slightly oddball. Let's see. Oh, I've got it. Slightly oddball. This is from Reckless Metals. You've got the Statue of Liberty as a zombie. And by the way, this is a beautiful song. Let's turn this one up. Redbone. Native American band right here. Redbone. Come and get your love. Here we go. You've got the Statue of Liberty as a zombie. You got a crazy screaming eagle with talons coming right at you. And this one is, let's see, USA Silver, Gold, and Platinum. This is silver. It's a quarter ounce Lady Liberty. Reckless Metals. Let's see what it goes for, just for the heck of it. Reckless Metals, quarter ounce. Crazy looking, a little bit weird. Zombie Statue of Liberty. There she is. American Patriot. I don't have my singing voice tonight, Mrs. T. No IQ is at 17. Fried bologna, no thanks. I used to make grilled cheese sandwiches pretty good. What's that? Yeah. 8 seconds. We're looking at no IQ. Sold, sold, sold. And who got it? 3D Woodworks. Got it. Pete, you were just a second behind. 3D Woodworks. Congratulations. By the way, everybody who wins something tonight will get some swag from Mrs. T and me. But if you're a new buyer, you'll get 2 pieces of swag. All right. Now, if you like that, how about the tone version? The tone version, like antique, the same thing, but antiqued by Reckless Metals. And we're going to go a little bit crazy here. We're going to do the quarter ounce antiqued together with the quarter ounce, the pure, beautiful, shiny silver. And we're going to start that right now. Buck and go. Buck and go on the 2 pieces. 2 pieces for 1 money. Lady Liberty antiqued and super shiny. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Both quarter ounce from Reckless Metals, world famous Reckless Metals. All right, let's see what this next thing is, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm. Did you antique that?
No, I did not. Let's see. I'm looking at this next piece. All right, we have 22 seconds. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. Rick had 22 on both pieces. Newt's on 25 on both pieces. You're getting both. Hi, Newt. And boy, this is it'll be a bargain to get both pieces at 25.
Yeah.
Let's see if it holds up. There's going to be a flurry. Sold, sold, sold. And let's see. It's spinning. There we go. Turn that off. And I'm looking at Silver Boy at 34 is what I'm looking at. Silver Boy at 34. Both pieces. Very cool. Congrats. All right. Now, if you like those 2 crazy ones for your collection, boom. You got the Rolo. The Rolo, the full ounce. Full ounce. You got Lady Liberty. Toned up. Zombie. Got 1 good eye, 1 bad eye. Screaming Eagle coming right at you. This one is really pretty in hand. I wish the camera would do it justice. This one is really cool. And it's a full ounce. There you go. Full ounce. I don't know what's the best angle to get it at. I'm just going to leave it right there and say buck and go. Buck and go on the full ounce. Rolo, Reckless Metals, Rolo. Remember those Rolo candies? All right. Give us your favorite candy. Favorite candy bar. Nestle 100,000 Grand Bar. Baby Ruth. Whatchamacallit. Do they still even make whatchamacallits?
Yeah, they do. I saw them do. Payday.
Oh, Payday is probably one of my favorites. And this one's going for 20. It's a full ounce, by the way. Rick Hayes got it at 20 for the moment. It's actually a harder one to get. Yeah, this is Reckless Metals. I can't say I've seen these very often. So as soon as I saw it, I snatched it up, thinking, well, maybe somebody will recognize. Rick Hayes saying, shh, that's my little secret. This is a $70 or $60, whatever. I don't know. Bill's got it for 40 at the moment. Let's see what holds up. And sold, sold, sold. Rick Hay at 45. No, I'm sorry about that. Pete Clark at 46. Sorry about that, Rick Hay. Pete at 46. That I think that really is a bargain on that Rolo. Yeah, that's not something you see every day. Julie asked for weird stuff or out of the ordinary stuff. That's out of the ordinary. Ooh, this is out of the ordinary too. JM, fine silver, serial number 532517. Who likes the vintage? Anybody here like the vintage? Not something you see every day. I think if you watch my upcoming video, you'll really appreciate this one. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go buck and go on the vintage JM. Buck and go. I hope we have some vintage fans here. What candy bars did people like? Any kind of Reese's? Cadbury egg. That's not really a candy bar, but man, I'll gulp those down. Love those things. JM.
They were hard to find this year.
Yeah, they came and went. Brandon I is at 30 on the JM bar. Pete Clark says, "Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you."
Well, then I bought those special eggs, and you and the girls ate them before you even got home.
Yeah, Mrs. PPP peanut butter cups. Yep.
Yeah.
Newt's at 42. Should be around closer to 50-ish, but Newt's got it at 42 with less than 10 seconds to go. And 2, 1, zeros. So, and let's see who got it. Paul Dawson once again. Paul Dawson at 46 bone. Took her down. Mrs. T took her down. Alrighty. Let's see. What do I have to my left here? All right, well, we'll stay with the vintage theme here. Got an Engelhard. PH 55787. Ooh, there's that. There it is. Buck and go for 1 minute on the Engelhard bar. One tryouts. If you don't have any, if you're looking for your very, very first ounce of vintage silver, make it an Engelhard. You might as well go for the gusto. Good stuff. Water. Oh, man. All right. Show me the weird stuff, Pops. My daughter bought me Pop Rocks the other day.
Yeah. I didn't like that candy. Now that candy, no.
Well, weird stuff. Another 1998 Libertad. I'm looking for one. I need one that's beat up that I can afford to fit in my Dansko album. Newt's at 40 with less than 5 seconds to go. See if it holds up. Sold. And it looks like 3D Woods with the pow! Last possible second, right before sold was posted. $990. Whew. Who got that? Oh, there's that one. Let's start that one again. And 3D Works got it for 41. All right. Newt, here's another chance for you. Engelhard. PH 38011. Pretty. Ooh. Buck and go on the old Engelhard. Vintage silver, as nice as it gets. And what song do we have next? Oh, Herb Alpert. I used to play trumpet, guys. I like my Herb Alpert. Call me corny, weird, old-fashioned, whatever. I like the trumpet. I like that horn.
Don't try to play it.
All right. I think Mrs. T saw me at band one time and fell in love with me tooting on that horn. I gotta have that guy, that trumpet playing man. I gotta have him. Woo. A Spanish flea. That might be on the list. Rick K, you know. Mrs. Tun Tavern at 36. Let's see if it holds up, Mrs. Tun. And 2. Ooh, that trumpet. Sexy. Here. All right. Who got that? Dave Cooper. No, 6-pack. 6-pack got it for 40. 6-pack got it for 40. I'm grooving over here. Ooh, he has the Rise 12-inch vinyl. I don't have any vinyl. We used to have a lot of vinyl. Sold it all at a garage sale for like $2 a record. All right. Let's go on to some Mexican silver. Libertads. 1/10 ounce. There you go. Very cool. Low mintage. Buck and go. Man. What's that? That's your first Engelhard? What? Oh, man. Congratulations. T can toot his own horn. I do a lot of that, Knox.
Don't encourage him, Max.
Well, thanks, Ronald. Man, I'll tell you what, sometimes I put stuff out that I think I'm the only person on the planet that will like it. And sure enough, there's a couple other people that like it. Mrs. Ton Tavern at $10 on the Libertad. Herb Alpert would like this in the Tijuana brass. Oh, yeah. Plenty of Libertads in Tijuana back in the day. Not anymore. Pretty scarce. Ooh, $10. Below my cost. Yikes. Let's see. I think people are... the song has got everybody sleeping. They're all dancing around their living rooms, forgetting to bid. Mrs. Ton Tavern, I have to give you credit. You got a steal there. I paid more than that for this by quite a bit. Maybe the Staples threw them off. They didn't like the crazy looking Staples. I was in a goofy mood there. Here we go. Well, let me see if this one will wake them up. If the 10th of an ounce, Indiana in person next weekend, pours galore. Let's see if the quarter ounce will wake them up. Libertad 2023. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Quarter ounce right there. Boom. Viva Mexico. Fucking go. Bam. Let's see if they sleep on the quarter ounce or they're dancing around their living rooms right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I could just see Rick K. He's doing like a little shimmy around the back and forth on the living room rug. Oh, yeah. Like shimmying his shoulders. Oh! Let's see. Thule, holding strong.
Yeah.
$15 no IQ.
He's on the kick
He's doing kicks. Whoa, Rick K. Man, don't kick too high. I don't want you to strain anything.
Yeah.
Don't kick over your head or anything. Make it like, chest high. That's the limit on those kicks. Shaking that caboose. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Man, this is bargain time. No IQ. I think I'll keep the other two that I have. So. Who would have known? Little Herb Alpert. Oh, Knox takes it for 16. Knox takes it for 16. Oh, man. There you go. A Shatterack Star, you're just a little late. You're about a second and a half late on the old flag. All righty. Let's see. As I look to my left, let's let everybody calm down a little bit with another Silver Dragon Silverback. If you missed out earlier, here's your chance on the Silverback. And these are pretty cool, especially if you're like so many of us who admire Silver Dragons, the famous YouTuber. There we go. Silverback. Let's see. How do I do? Maybe here, or I just put it here? How about that? Look at that. Silverback. All right, we'll leave it right there. Silverback for your stack. Actually, this is kind of a novelty, kind of a collectible, kind of a little nod to Silver Dragons. Buck and go on the Silver Dragons, famous YouTuber, Silverback. I had the pleasure of talking to him a couple of times. Real nice guy. Matter of fact, even after we were done filming our video, we just sat there and talked for like another 45 minutes. He gave me some pretty good tips. There you go. And this is serial number 78719 of 100,000. There you go. And Mr. Blue's in at $10. Cheap. Below my price. Silverback. All right. One more try on the Silverback. Tricky Ricky. All right. Mr. Blue is holding strong at $10. I thought there might be a little more love for Silver Dragons. It's all good. Just wait till I get the T-Silver. Let's see. Sold. And oh, Shadrach, again, just about a second late. You got to hit that submit button about 2 seconds sooner. Right, I think Mr. Blue, it held up.
Yeah.
There you go, Mrs. T, for Mr. Blue. All right. Let's see here. Woo! Anybody like Mexican numismatics? This one is 25 centavos. Camp and Ray, 1875. Old, beautiful old numismatics. 1875 for your consideration. And I'm gonna leave it on the obverse there. And we're gonna pick that up a little bit so you guys can see it pretty well. And there we go. Buck and go. Buck and go on the 1875. Oh, this is another pretty song. Dolby Gray. I should have done Name That Tune. All right, next song, Name That Tune. And we're gonna give a prize for whoever names it. Huh? Well, whoever gets it. Brandon on the Mexican numismatics. It is 72% silver, by the way. No, it's 90% silver. 9027, 90% Mexican silver. The silver content alone makes it interesting, but I like the numismatics. Oh, it's a pretty song. All right, Tully's counter in on the Name That Tune. Oh, we already got this one, six pack. But thank you. Drift away. Let's see, who got it? Mrs. Ton Tavern at $7. Rick K, just a little bit late. Knox, just a little. What's that? He's singing. Pretty song. Ooh, that was a bargain. You got Mrs. Ton. You got this for far less than I paid for it. I like that old Mexican numismatics. All right, so the next person to get the name of the song, Name That Tune, is going to get one of these little stands, one of these, see the silver, Morgan dollar not included, but it holds up your slabs really nicely. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? There you go. Look at that. So whoever names that tune, the next one is going to get that little thing. In the meantime, we're going to do a Japanese shoe. One shoe. I had one shoe left over. Cool little piece of Japanese history. Shoe from Japan. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. Buck and go. Minute to win it. Japan shoe. All right. This song's still got about a minute to go, so it'll be after this one. Guys, bid on the Japanese shoe. Pretty cool little collectible. And it is silver from Japan. I had a pile of these, and this is the last little shoe left. And drift away. Tully's a 10 on the shoe. Let's see. Mr. Blue's at 11 on the shoe. Should be closer to 20. But you guys are the market tonight. You will decide right here and right now in 12 seconds what this shoe is going to go for. Rick's line at 13. Let's see where she goes on the shoe. 2, 1. Sold. And I am looking at Rick K at $21. Rick K at $21 on a cool little shoe for your collection. There you go, Mrs. T. All right. There's that. Ooh, look what I found. All right, getting ready. All right, here comes the end of the song. Name that tune.
Oh, wait.
Send it to Tully. That's really nice. All right, guys, what song is next? I don't even remember. I don't see it. Here it comes. Oh, modern song.
Yeah.
Name of the song. Name that song. If it was a 70s song, I think they'd be answering right away. Anybody know? Use your sound hound. Riptide. Riptide is the name of the song. Name that tune is Riptide. Let's hear it for Jeff, Julie, Tiger Thomas. Riptide. Oh, Phil? Phil in the blank? All right, you know what? Let's give Phil, Mr. Blue, and Jeff. We'll give all three of them. 1, 2, 3. Phil, Mr. Blue, and Jeff. Boom, you all three get one. Here you go, Miss Thing. There you go. It's a pretty song. Mrs. PPP, are you still here? Mrs. PPP, are you still here? Anybody know about Platinum? Any Platinum fans here? Anybody know about Platinum? I don't know if I should run it or not. Maybe run it on a reserve. You got it, Phil. And you got it, Mr. Blue. My pleasure. And let me know if you like Platinum. If I have a couple people who like Platinum, I'll run it. If not, I'll just put it to the side. Yeah, Jeff says, yeah, he's a fan of Platinum. I like Platinum Records. That is a 1 gram Platinum. That is correct. 1 gram of Platinum. Anybody else? Mrs. PPP must have left. I know PPP loves his Platinum. We'll put this over to the side. If we have any Platinum lovers, maybe we'll bring it back out again. In the meantime, we're going to do a little Stagecoach Silver. Look at this one. This is when you need to get out of Dodge. It literally says that for when you need to get out of Dodge. Full piece. Look at how shiny that thing is. Buck and go. Buck and go. On an ounce of silver. You got the 4 quarters. All 4 quarters. Buck and go. On the Stagecoach Silver. Mrs. T, we still have 40 people here. Over 40 people. 2 hours in. Having a nice time. Oh, you broke your... That's because you have those vice-like fingers. And you're super strong, Rick K. Like a bionic man. Yeah, they are hard to cut. I did one of the rounds. It took me a vice and vice grips, and I bent the heck out of it and messed it all up and threw it in the furnace. This is time at $30. Everybody's sleeping. Or you're wondering, what's the next song going to be? Newt's at 32. No, we're just for fun. The next one's just for fun. All right, Newt at 32. Let's see if it holds up. Sold, sold, sold. And let's see. Turn that off and look back. Paul Dawson. Ooh, another good song. Paul Dawson at 46. Paul Dawson and Fuego tonight. Took a little break. Now he's back. And there you go, Paul Dawson. All right, anybody know this song? Just for fun? Just for fun. Let's see. What's next? Oh, I know what to do next. Knox says Copperhead Road. All right, let's give Knox one of these two. What the heck? Here you go, Miss T. Yeah, that's Knox. All right, here we go, amigos.
Hey, Knox.
We are going to do... Oh, really? Do you know John Lane Pettimore? Let's see. Local Silver Mint. On the left is the shiny natural version. On the right is my tone version. I'm the only one crazy enough to tone these little things. Probably. Wow. I like to have a little bit of whiskey with Knox, to be honest with you. A little bit of moonshine. All right. 2 different things. Mrs. T liked the moonshine when we were down in Gatlinburg. A little too much. I'm just saying, telling secrets here, Mrs. T. 2 little 110 from Silver Dave at local Silver Mint. 1 shiny, 1 tone, both for 1 money. Buck and go. Buck and go. Oh, yeah, they have those different flavors.
Yeah, Yeah.
He had like strawberry shortcake, moonshine, and banana split moonshine. Oh, that lemon drop. Woo! Good, good, good. Around here, the Mountain Dew is as good as silver for barter. Nice. You know what? I'll be waiting for some in my P.O. box there, Knox. I'm just saying. Moonshine. No, you haven't done that in a long time. All right. We have 22 seconds. And the panty dropper is the wife's favorite. If Knox sends me some, I'll drink it on camera. And all righty, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Only 5. Do you get both? Well, that apple pie is good. Man, I think we're distracting too many people. All right, and sold. Whoa, that was a mistake. Oh boy, that's another one of those. What do we got?
Yeah.
Rick K, $7, both pieces. Oh my gosh, here we go, Mrs. T. Here we go. Let's try another one of these just for the heck of it. You got Lady Britannia, quarter ounce. Buck and go. Hey, does anybody like, while the quarter ounce is going, does anybody like these federal notes? Anybody from down south, Georgia, this Reserve Bank of Atlanta? Wasn't sure if anybody might like that or not. All right, quarter ounce. American Patriot throws out $8. No IQs at 17. Let's see. No IQ at 17. Holding strong, 23 seconds. Quarter ounce. There we go. I'm even going to juice it with a dime. There you go. Mercury dime to go with it. And 5 seconds to go. 2, 1. No IQ. Did it hold up? No IQ? I think it did. No IQ with $17. Gets both pieces. All right, Mrs. T. Here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
What's the next song, though? Here comes the next one. I don't even know what it is.
Everybody's holding their breath.
Oh, this is a nice song, too. All right. 1964. Half dollar. Then we're going to say, let's see what we got here. I'm going to say, we're going to throw in a Rosie. Let's see. We're going to throw in a Mercury dime. And that's it for right now. All right, we're going to say buck and go on a little junk silver. With that, let's throw in, we'll really spice it up. Let's add a standing Liberty quarter to go with it. Why not? There you go. You get all that, 95 cents worth, and for one money. And let's see. I'll tell you what, let's put it over $1. Throw in another Mercury dime. There you go. All that. Clock's ticking. 25 seconds. That's OLD. You got a little junk silver / 90% / constitutional silver. Rick at 21 with 12 seconds to go. Nice little pack there. Nice little pack for your consideration. And you. What's that? This is the Ballad of Curtis Lowe from Skinner. Sold. All right. We're looking at Paul at 31. Thank you, Paul. Ouch. There we go, Paul. I don't think I saw any comments about that note. Nobody really seemed too interested in platinum. I better wait till PPP gets here to run platinum. Oh, here we go. We're going to do another. I have all the Engelhard so far tonight. No scratches, no nothing. This is a stunner. This is a really pretty one, guys. If you like just a straight up, beautiful silver, shiny, lustrous, not a bunch of scratches or anything. No scratches for that matter. We're going to, Mrs. T, make sure you put this one straight into a little flip. We're going to call this one the perfect Engelhard. Buck and go on the perfect Engelhard. Thank you, dear. Put that one right in there in just a second. The perfect Engelhard. Buck and go. What's that? Let me take another sip of water. Now I want a little bit of moonshine, but oh man.
It didn't help that you walk in and you don't have to buy anything. It's just
Yeah, Gatlinburg, they're shoving moonshine in your face with the hopes that they get you drunk and you buy a bunch of bottles, which we bought a little cooler and 5 bottles of moonshine or 6, whatever it took. Maybe it was 4. Whatever it took to get to the level where they gave us a free cooler. Well, one of us was pointing at this and that and this and that. Maybe we got 6. I don't remember. Sold. That was good stuff, though. Very good stuff. We're looking at Dave Cooper, $43 on the perfect Engelhard. We're going to put this one right in this flipperoo right here. There you go. And let's see here. This one is pretty nice too. It's got a little scuffing on the back. The front looks good though. The front looks really good. Buck and go. Buck and go. All right, we're coming down to the end of the song. Just for fun, let's see who can name the next tune. I've got a little bit of old school hip hop on here. I don't know. Rick K, I think, is a hip hop guy from way back. I think he used to break dance back in the day. That's what I heard at least. Let's see. We're looking at Newt at 35 with 35 seconds to go. And oh, there's that song. It's a nice long song. You want something a little more upbeat, Mrs. T? Or leave this one? Leave it? Okay. No, this is not hip hop. Bob Dylan and hip hop don't go together. I don't even. This one's under 40. Whoa. Bobby D is what he would be called if he was into hip hop. Bobby D. Sold. And where'd that go? Was that Jeff at 38? Woo, bargain on the Engelhard. Really nice bargain. All right. How about some Mexican numismatics? $1 peso. You got the Cap and Ray. Numismatic value. 72% silver. I don't know what side looks cooler. This side or this side. I'm kind of partial to that side. It's a pretty one. Buck and go. Let's see what she does. 72% silver. About the size of a $half. Actually, a little bit bigger than a $half. Yeah, probably similar silver content. There you go. Oh, what the heck? Since I showed the $half, let's just throw that in. Let's do combo. USA, Mexico combo. USA, Mexico combo. Paul, you talking about the coin or the song? One of your favorites. This one has sentimental value for Mrs. T and me. Mexico and USA, 1964. And I thought that was 1946. Let's see. 1943. All right, guys. 11 seconds. 2 coins for 1 money. 2 coins for 1 money. Jeff's at 20. Let's see where it lands. Oh, the song? Yeah. It's a beautiful song, man. Sold. And let's see, $22 to Shatterack. Shatterack got it timed. All right, Shatterack. Congrats. You got 2 pieces of silver, one with some Mexican numismatic value. Got a little bit of redness on that one. Either way, Shatterack. All right. Oh, here's a pretty one. Let's see. Oh, man. Walking Liberty, 1920. And we're going to do another little pack here. 1920. We're going to do walking and standing. Walking and standing. $50 and quarter. Can you see it? There it is. Walking and standing. And we'll throw in a Merc. There you go. That's 3 nice little pieces there. Buck and go. Buck and go. There it is. All right. Doing a seated. Oh, let's see if I have any seated over here. No. Man, I would have, but I don't have any seated. Sorry. You know what? I'll throw in an Indian penny. I might have some seated on the way. There we go. 30 seconds. Oh, and a seated. The penny is 1906. And, ooh, that's a good bargain. You got all 3, 4, and 06. 06 seconds. There we go. Sold. Paul Dawson, 36 bones. Oh, man, in fuego tonight. We're having a good time. We're chatting, listening to music. How do you like the music compared to like our normal YouTube auction? We have that little StreamYard music. And in this one, I said, oh, what the heck? Let's just play the music we like, and even if they flag this one, oh well. Let's see. Here we go. No, what'll happen is instead of making like 72 cents for monetizing it, they'll just tell, and they'll give you like a little slap on the wrist. They'll say, well, you used a song that you didn't have permission to use. We're not gonna take you off of YouTube because of it, but the 72 cents is gonna go to some music artists. And so I don't mind the trade-off. Why not? All right, got a whole little selection here. And, all right, here we go. Buck and go on the little junk silver assortment. 90%. Yeah, I don't want to go to YouTube jail, that's for sure. Uh-oh, I love this song. 80s. All right, guys, name that tune. Mentally Corrupted, only 4 subs away from monetization. Is that true? Mentally Corrupted, please confirm.
Wow.
Please confirm. We'll make sure we send everybody to you. No, not Prince. 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds, 17. Oh, to 500. To 500. When I first started, the threshold for monetization was 1,000. Is it 500 now, or? Here we go. Sold. Paul Dawson, 31. There you go, Mrs. C. Paul Dawson, thank you very much, amigo. And let's see, what else we have here? Oh, boy. Another Slick Walker. This is Big Country, and the name of the song is In a Big Country. I always love this. These guys are from Scotland, maybe? anybody know where these guys are from to confirm? Can't hear it? I don't know if you're hearing it, Ronald. Let's get it. No, this is a big country. All right, we're going to throw in another note, too. Buck and go. Buck and go. Aussies? These guys are from Australia? Ronald. Somebody must be hearing if they're naming the tunes. No IQ, $25. So let's see, we'll throw in a wee penny. 1956. Scottish. Scottish, thank you. Scots, yeah. Didn't I say that? I thought I was right. I know my big country. This is their one-hit wonders. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're looking at David's doubloons. David's doubloons. Stop it. David, thank you very much, David. Appreciate you. And got Mrs. T. All right. All right, here's a weird one. Let's see. Let's see. This one, you see this? See this Mercury dime? Somebody liked it so much, they made it into a button. Isn't that weird? You got a Mercury dime button, so just be aware that you could sew it onto your clothes if you'd like. You'd be the coolest guy at the party.
Okay.
So a Mercury dime button. There it is. Kind of a novelty.
Yeah, it's always like, that is weird. Would you go like, look at that?
And then we're going to throw a hodgepodge. We're going to throw 3 grams of silver and a smudged up tea. Oh, we're going to throw in one of these Silver Dave things. Little that. Let's see. We're going to throw in a silver certificate. Put that in the back. We'll put that back here. Silver certificate goes with it. There's Washington peering at you right there. Let's see. And what the heck? I know, crazy hodgepodge. We'll throw in a Britannia too. So I don't even know what the heck to do with this one, but here we go. Buck and go on the assortment. You got the button. Ooh, name that tune. Take the button out. The button's in. Button's in, baby. The button's in. Julie just wants the button.
As he's dancing, shimming in the.
Oh yeah, Green Onion 6-pack says, yep. Booker T and the MGs. Uh-oh, Rick got a strike. Mrs. T, did you see that? Rick got a strike. Don't get 3 strikes, Rick. Julie don't play, man. Julie don't play. Oh, yeah. This is why I found it in my little pile of dimes. I thought you were giving Rick a. Oh, I got the strike. Oh no! Oh man, we better. I better not even risk getting 3 strikes. Oh, so what did that go for? All that went for $17? Holy smokes! What's that? Oh my gosh! All that we were joking around. All that was up. No wait, was that Jeff at 26? Who got that? I don't even know. Thule? Help me, Thule. Help me. Rick K. I see Rick K. at 17. Oh, so Rick K. at 16? Oh, that Rick, that was in his master plan all along. He's over here distracting and woo-wee. He's got the button and everything. All this stuff. Look at this. And this right here is worth $17 alone. And, oh my goodness, Mrs. T, you know what that means, right? Here we go. Whoa, I took a long. Everybody got into green onions.
Yeah.
Maybe this music is going to make this unprofitable.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got, Mrs. T. Ooh, I'm going big now. I'm going big. 2023 Libertad. There you go.
So Noah wants to know where the 25 came from. Did it come out after the soul?
Oh, let me see. Let's see. I see. Oops, I rolled it too much. I see sold, and then I see no IQ 25.
Yeah.
Believe me, I would have rather taken your 25. And I see Tuli LOL, Central Michigan 30.
Yeah.
Doggone it. All right, let's everybody, class, let's concentrate here now and look at this Libertad with 59 seconds, buck and go. Class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that was the bargain of the night right there. What is this one? That was 2 screams? No, that's not a scream. Let's see. That was me breaking stuff. All right, 30 seconds. Mentally Corrupted is at 45. Any Beatles? I'll put some Beatles on there for you next week. As long as they're not copyrighted. Because I tried to put on some Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I got Led Zeppelin. And as soon as the Robert Plant singing part came out, I'm like, this is not Robert Plant. And this is Praise You. That is correct, Ronald Stewart. Fatboy Slim. And Tuli, I gotta praise you. Sold. All right, who got that one? Mentally Corrupted. Nice piece. Libertad. All right, we're going to do a Libertad combo, and I hope you guys don't let me down on this one, because I know what I paid. No, that's part of the song. You got a 110, some crazy staple action there, and you've got a 1/4. You got a 1/4 ounce Libertad. Here's your little collection right here. As you enjoy the tunes of Fatboy Slim, Buck and Go. We've come a long way, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Going on 4 years on Whatnot, on YouTube. Just started out on Whatnot and having a good time doing it, man. Hanging out with some fun people. And I have to run. Can I get my total? Paul, after the auction, we'll be happy to do that. And we're kind of coming down to the end, my friend. Yep, we can certainly do that. And Paul, do you normally do PayPal? We could just send you a PayPal invoice, make it easier, and all good. Let's see. Where are we at on this? 20 seconds to go. Did anybody bid on the 1/10 and 1/4 ounce?
Was that a 1 ounce?
Yeah, that previous one was a 1 ounce. This is 1/10 and 1/4, and Rick Hay is going to get it for $10. What? Oh man. I think it is. PayPal it is, he says.
Yeah.
Sold. Oh my gosh. We have Roger S at 20. Still underpriced, but at least better than 10. Woo! Roger S got a good deal there. And I'm dropping my little sound machine and everything. All right, I say, you know what we're going to do, Mrs. C?
Yeah, it's your...
I think it's time for another givey.
Okay, your gaw.
Or gaw. And, oh boy, here we go. I got a good one here. All right, guys. And by the way, thank you for being here, guys. We've had a fun night tonight with you all. And celebrate. Here we go. We've won some, we lost some. We had a good time, a couple hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes, having a nice time. It goes by fast, doesn't it? Yeah, it's coming down to the end here. And we'll do this, and we'll do one crazy auction at the end. And let's see. We'll do a 2-minute auction at the end. Let's give away some silver though first. Here we go. Here we go. Ready for this? Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? We're not running off to Whatnot. We're staying here. We're hanging out. We're having a good old time. Here we go. Guess which YouTuber I will feature on my channel next week. Hint, he is a vintage silver expert. Let's take a guess. What YouTuber do you think I interviewed yesterday? And I'm going to cut up the video and I'm going to send it. The first 4 will get it. Let's see. Boy, you got pretty good guessers here. Did I reveal this earlier today? Silver struck, and I did a little collab. And no, it's not Mrs. T.
I thought that was hilarious.
That's funny. Let's see, Tuli.
Okay.
Dave Cooper, Brandon, and Central Michigan. Congratulations, guys. We're gonna keep doing Whatnot, and because it really boosts our YouTube numbers and things like that.
Yeah.
However, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna slow down on Whatnot. We've been going way too fast, and even to me, it's less enjoyable constantly doing like 5-second. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
5-second and 10-second little auctions and stuff like that. I kind of preferred chit-chatting, even if it causes some of you to get distracted. It's all good. Rick K dancing in his living room, cutting a rug. All right, so this next auction is 2 minutes, and it's going to be whatever I can fit on here. Whatever I can fit on here in 2 minutes. Give her what?
For winning to
Oh, okay. What was it?
the gong.
Oh, the gong. Okay, the little gram.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here we. No, it wasn't SGT, although he'd be a good guess. All right, guys. Here we go. 2 minutes to win it on whatever I can throw up on here. So, hey, as I go, throw in some bids. All that will do is encourage me to throw more stuff up there. Let's start with, pretty healthy, a 1/4 ounce there. And then, by the way, these are clad. You got a $1.50 from 1987 right there. Put that, see if I can balance it. Can I balance it? Put it there. And, it's 1947 S wheat cent. And, I forgot to run this earlier. A little 1/10 ounce Aztec. And we've got 1 minute and 24 to go. Get bidding. Start. I don't see any bids. Are there any bids, Mrs. T? Oh my goodness. Oh, Thule's at 25.
Oh, okay.
Keep bidding. All right, let's see. A couple of rosies here. Oh, one of those Silver Dave things here. There you go. Tone variety. And let's see. Oh, look at this. And a little 1 gram pew pew, a little 1 grammer. Very popular, these little pew pews, 1 gram. Keep bidding, guys. There's still 48 seconds to go. And here's a couple more dimes, a couple mercs. Stay on there. Oh, another one of these things, in case anybody wants one. And let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I don't know, some kind of little foreign jobby of some sort. 30 seconds to go. And I'll tell you what, that's 3 more dimes. You got a bunch of silver on there. Keep bidding. And 19 seconds. All right. Aztec. What is this? 999. What? $1/4 ounce.
He's gone crazy.
Juicing. The juice is loose. All that. Here we go. 1 money. Good luck. End of the night. And sold. Who got it and for what price? And whatever price it was, I think it would be a bargain. I'm looking at Roger S.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying, Mrs. T?
Yeah.
Roger S gets all this stuff for $42. Mrs. T, you got a bag to put all this in? All right, we'll put all this in. Guys, I want to say it's been a pleasure tonight. We've had a nice time hanging with you guys, chatting, playing Name That Tune. I'll have some Beatles next week feel free in the comments to put any requests that you happen to have, and we'll see if we can't find that music. And Roger S. got a good deal here. A lot of silver. Sultans of Swing. Even the little pew there.
Yeah.
There's that. It's a nice little pack for. Hey, you guys got it. Next time you be ready. Be ready to bid, because I think Roger got himself a real bargain on this one. Don't want to miss anything. There's that Mercury. There's that. And last but not least, a little Silver Dave thing. Whole bag there. All right, guys.
All right.
Well, everybody have a nice rest of your weekend. Be sure to watch my premiere tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. We're going to have some fun. And be on the lookout for lots of new videos in the coming weeks, including silver pours that you've never seen before. And yes, silver's flying around. A little sound garden, maybe. We'll get a little sound garden on there. And you guys have a good night. Let's hear it for Tuli, everybody. Tuli, thank you for all that you do. And hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Oh, Tuli, what is that thing? Isn't that tomorrow? Is the big auction? Is the for the, I don't know, you can tell everybody about it. If you feel like for the military dog thingamajigger, I don't check it out. Tuli. Maybe she's looking for a link or something like that. Let's see. Mentally corrupted. Woohoo. Ronald. Tuli. What's that fundraiser? Sorry. SGT's fundraiser. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Good to know. Gold Sniping Farmer. I like that name. All right, guys. Well, good night. God bless. You guys are fun group. Here it is. Patriotic Service Dog. I knew she must have been looking for that link. And there it is. Make sure you check that out. 12 Central. Woo! All right, 12. All right, going on at noon tomorrow. I will have multiple Bloody Marys in me by then, and so I'll be in no condition. But everybody, have a good time on that one. Good night. God bless.